Kerbal Space Program. I love this game. Alright, so I decided I'm going to do a Kerbal Space Program Twitch. Show you guys this game. It's a lot of fun. I'm just going to do sandbox mode because, oh yeah, I could do career, but I don't really feel like it. I have this game on PC and Xbox. I much prefer it on PC. I find the controls on Xbox to be convoluted. I do not want missing crews to respawn. Except, alright. Yeah, I find the controls on Xbox to be kind of convoluted, but on PC it works pretty good. I think it's probably because it was originally made for PC. Okay, so we'll just make sure. Okay, so I guess it's just a matter of determining what I'm going to do here. I'm just going to get rid of all these talking things because I can't stand it. Okay, vehicle assembly. I guess the first thing I'm going to do, start off, is I'm going to go to actually, I'm going to start off, try and do this kind of in a sequence that makes sense. I'm going to start off with just launching from satellites. Satellites into orbit around Kerbal Space Program, because every space agency starts off with satellites, right? Okay, so I'm just going to use a is this the one I like? Yeah, this is the one. Let's start off with just a normal probe body. This is like a automated control unit, like there's it's a probe. I don't know how else to describe that. Okay, we're gonna put some gear on this to make it more satellite-like. Put some antennas on. Let's put what we need power. Where are those? These the ones? No. Let's put a couple of these on, and we're gonna put one of these just in case. This here. These here are solar panels. This here is like a heat, like it creates electricity from heat. Basically, it's just free electricity, and do this so that if I end up in a situation where there's no sun, I don't end up with something that I can't control. So, yeah, that's kind of the purpose of that. Yeah, oh, anyway. Okay, so yeah, this here is battery. Give me a little bit extra power. It holds 200 electric charge, so that's pretty decent. What else do we want to have on our satellite? We can throw a thermometer on there, sure, why not? There, we got thermometers, you can take temperatures of outer space. And ravioli, there. Alright. Simple. Okay, yeah, we'll just call this simple. ComSat, yeah, there, simple ComSat, that's sure, why not, we'll call it that. It's got an antenna on it, it's got some solar panels and power. It really has no purpose, I'm just doing this just for the fun of it, make it seem more like a legit space program, right? Every planet needs to have satellites. Every space program needs to put satellites around the planet. If I was using there's like a mod that uses the antennas in an actual practical sense where you can't control probes unless you have a satellite network set up and everything, but I don't have that mod. installed. I don't even remember what it's called. Alright, let's put something on here to control this for orbital maneuvers. Small fuel tank. Where's the small field? There it is. Oh, this here, blue and white ring, that's a decoupler. So, like, when I set that off, it separates the spacecraft at this point. So, like, everything below gets left behind. Everything above is what's left over. So we'll get fuel tank. Let's get some small engines on there. These little guys. Three, sure, we'll throw 3 on there. I don't think we want to. Okay, then we got cones. We can switch to large. Yeah, okay. Cones switch to larger size. Fuel tank. I'm going to throw on a, where is it? No. This little guy. With one of these. Probably that's overkill for this purpose, but whatever. I don't mind overkill. Okay, I want a shroud, a aerodynamic shroud to protect it so that it doesn't burn up atmosphere on the way up. Not that that's much of a problem usually, but to be safe and sorry. Okay, then I'm going to throw on fuel tank. This is... okay, so I have here my satellite with my fuel tank and some jet engines just for tweaking my orbit. I have my fuel tank here with an engine for just getting it into general orbit, and then this stage here is going to be to get it into space. And to get the orbit started, it might even be enough to get it into an orbit, because I'm kind of going overkill, but that's alright. I'm going to throw on... okay, so this is a liquid fuel stage. I can control throttle on that. It's this here, which is useful. Yeah, okay, yeah. And then I'm going to have a... where's the wrong menu? Solid fuel. Couple solid fuel engines. Okay. Get these placed there. Aerodynamic cones on there. Like that. Alright, I think that's probably good enough. Oh, no, I want to also have a few of these on there. Okay, there we go. Alright, I think that's just about ready to go. Is there anything I'm missing? Oh, you know what? Let's delete the fairing for a second here. I also want to have this here. This here is a kind of like the computer system in a way. It's a inline stabilizer. Like, it helps with stability control. So like it helps to keep the spaceship on heading, rather than otherwise I'd have to sit there and manually control it the entire way, which means like tweaking it so that it doesn't wander off its flight path and whatnot. It can be tedious. So sure, 6 sides, why not? Injection force, why not? Crank that up, yeah. Okay. Alright. Alright, another thing I want to do here is I want to set up some custom control buttons here. So I want to make these solar panels open on when I press button number 1, and I want this antenna to open when I press 1. Alright, okay, that looks good to me. Save. Oh, better check my staging here. That's the last thing. Alright, so first thing happens, these light up. Okay, then they jettison when I push space. Then this one lights up. Then the fairing deploys, then that coupler goes, then that engine goes, then that engine goes. Yeah, okay, that's the coupler and those engines. Okay, that's good. In fact, I could probably have these two together. Okay, cool. Save. Launch. Okay, so I can turn on my stability control here. Full throttle. Okay, well, it doesn't matter because throttle control doesn't affect these because these are solid fuel, so they're basically on. Once I turn them on, they just go full force. So fuel engines are going. I feel like I can turn the throttle down or up. It doesn't make any difference because they're solid fuel engines. Going quite a bit faster than I'd like to be going, but they kind of exploded on the way down there. I'm gonna start my gravity turn a little bit here. Fire up that engine. Oh no, a little faster than I want to be going. I'd like to keep it closer to 120 meters a second for the first 10,000 feet or meters, if I can. That way I'm not fighting against the atmosphere. Not fighting against air resistance that way. Okay, there we go, 10,000. Okay, now full throttle. I'm going to start my gravity turn here. Purpose of the gravity turn is so that, because as I get higher up into the atmosphere, the air gets thinner. So it makes it easier for the spaceship so that I can start going horizontally through the atmosphere because it's not as hard for the spaceship to fight against. So I might as well not be fighting gravity, right? Going straight up and fighting gravity the entire way. But if you go start the gravity turn, then you're not fighting gravity as much. Being as the atmosphere is getting thinner, I'm not going through as much atmosphere. Whereas if I went straight sideways at the beginning, I'd be going through a lot of atmosphere before, and it wastes fuel. So hence that's why the first little bit you want to go up and then start your gravity turn as you get closer to the edge of the atmosphere. Get my speeds up here. I'm going actually significantly slower than I want to be. A little bit of heat, but not too bad. Okay, let's check my map, see how things are looking here. APOP's 42,000, that is not good. Let's tilt that up a little more. I need that to be at least 70 before my fuel runs out in this engine. I might screw this one up a little bit. We'll see. 70,000 meters. Okay, beautiful. Okay, let's turn this right over. Sideways, so horizontal. Okay, 80, 90. I want to have a parking orbit of 100,000 meters. So let's park it. Let's stop right there. Okay, and I'm almost out of fuel in that section. So pretty much when I get up to my apoaps there, then I will jettison this section and this lower engine and or the shroud actually and the lower section and move on to the next part. I know that probably a lot of people watching this are going to be like, I have no clue what he's doing, but that game looks interesting. Or maybe they'll be like, nerd. No, yeah, it's probably a lot of people going to think, nerd. Okay. Come on. Just wait until it hits 70,000 and then I can time warp. There we go, 70,000. Now I can time warp. They added time warp in this game so you can like speed up to a further point in time. Otherwise you'd be because otherwise for some of the things you'd be doing, you'd be spending hours and hours and days just waiting for like real time waiting for something to happen. Can spin here so that those go free easier. And we're going to jettison that and full throttle on that. Alright. Now we should need to circularize my orbit here. What are we at here? 80k, so I got an orbit, but it's kind of a sloppy orbit here, so I'm just gonna time warp. What do you mean? Oh, okay. And that last stage there should, oh yeah, it's already gone. Flown back down to the planet's surface. Burned up in the atmosphere probably. Or maybe exploded on the planet's surface, I don't know. That my apoapse is fairly higher than I was hoping, and my periapse is significantly lower than I was hoping. Oh, wrong way. This is the one I want to go. 101. I'm all right with that. Man, I got so. Actually, I don't want this here stage in orbit with me. Okay, I know what I do. I will get this just about perfected, or I'll get this pretty much perfected. 101, beautiful. Okay. Then we're going to time warp to the apoapse, and I'm going to get rid of that stage. I'm going to send it down to the down into the atmosphere, because I don't want space junk. Space junk just lags my computer and causes me problems later. Come on. And retrograde, there we go. Good enough. Map. Okay, jettison that. Okay, then we want to go prograde. Oh, no, not quite yet. We want to move a little bit this way. That way we don't hit that edge, and that way we just jettisoned. Okay. Now I'm gonna recircularize this orbit because I ruined it just so I could throw away that space junk. But 99, that's actually pretty close. 105, that's pretty close, so it's not gonna take much tweaking. Alright. Just about get this first satellite up in orbit. I'll probably do other satellites later, but I don't think I'll do them as part of my Twitch broadcast because that's boring. Okay. Okay, good. So I figure what I'm going to do over the next bit maybe is I'll have a mission going to the moon, to plant a flag on the moon first, because you know that's what you do when you go to the moon, you plant a flag. That's the only purpose for going to the moon, right? And then after I do that, then I'll probably make a space station, and then maybe either work on mining resources from the moon, or maybe catching an asteroid, or maybe going to another planet. Probably going to another planet, because that's the simpler of those three objectives, but we'll see. Alright, map. Okay, so here we got our satellite. It is in orbit. So let's open those satellite panels and communication antenna. Beautiful. Let's bring it on to the sunny side so we can take a look at it. Time warping to the sunny side. Yeah, there we go. Planet Kerbin below. There's my satellite. And I can check log gravity data. Oh no, wrong one. Toggle gravity display. There's the gravity of Kerbin, I guess, or how much effect it's having on this satellite. And temperature 186 degrees. I'm guessing that's Fahrenheit, maybe, or so. No, it's probably. I don't know what that would be. Is Celsius? I'm not sure. Can we get options seen here? Temperature gauges, bold, highlights. No, wait, no. Okay, I don't know. 186 degrees. I don't know if it's Fahrenheit or Celsius. No good. Okay, Space Center. Okay, we've got a satellite. Cool. Now something more interesting. Moon landing. Go to the moon, plant a flag. Alright, so I'm going to go new spaceship. Okay, so I want to make my my lander here, my moon lander. Alright, okay, well, let's see here. We're gonna make the landing stage, so I'm gonna put this size fuel tank and this engine. And I want some landing struts. 3's probably alright. I can't see needing more than 3. Pretty close to the. Pretty high up, so it's not too top heavy. Okay. Sure, we'll throw on a couple batteries. Why not? And really simple solar panels. Parachute. Oh yeah, actually I want to make, when I come back to Earth part of this, or land back on Earth safely and alive part. So okay, so there I got my capsule with my parachute, so it's gonna come back. And I want to have a heat. Oh, that's big. Heat shroud. Okay, there. So that there will come back to the atmosphere when I'm done the mission, safely through the heat, re-entry heats and everything. I got a decoupler. Then we got my landing on Moon and get back to Earth stage. I'm hoping that'll be enough fuel. I'd have to be really conservative with my flying. That's all. I mean, there's a chance this won't work out well, but because it has been a little bit since I played Kerbal Space Program, and not to decide. I don't know what that was. No, it wasn't me. Who said it? So I can play it, but I can't play it right now. Alright, okay. So landing stage. Okay, let's get to the moon stage. How are we gonna design this? Do something like that. Oh, I know what I'll do. Do that. So some side decouplers. My fuel tanks on the sides there. Aerodynamic cones. Oh, wait. Oh. There we go. Okay, aerodynamic cones. I don't like how weird this looks. It's just... There, okay. That's all lined up nice, okay. I need fuel lines. Fuel lines to send fuel from those outer stages into the center stage. Engines, and more engines. Okay. Then decoupler. Then. Okay, so that should be my get to moon stage. Okay, this here is going to be my get into orbit stage. I feel like going overkill on this one as well. Or actually, the last one wasn't overkill; it was just perfect. So, regardless, so I should probably make this a bit bigger. We'll do that, and then we'll throw an orange fuel tank on. Engine. I should actually open up my Twitch broadcast so I can see if anyone's actually commenting on anything. Just give me a second here. Alright. Alrighty, engine. Big, oh hey. Big beastie engine there. These ones are nice, I love these ones. 15,000 thrust in vacuum, 13,000 in planner. They're pretty good. Alright, decouplers. And we're gonna throw some. Oh, I love using. No, I love using these ones, but that's really overkill. Might result in bad things, so I'm going to use these ones. Or maybe I should. No, you know what? No, I'm going to use. Ouch! I'm going to use a slightly different design of. So no, I'm going to use asparagus, an asparagus stage design. Alright. So. Like that. Well, not much fuel. And I want to use. I like those, but they are quite overkill. Okay, let's use that. And these decouplers, we're gonna do. Oh, there we go. And then we want these fuel tanks. And I want to use these engines. There we go. Aerodynamic cones. I'm gonna use these ones. These are just these ones. Right. I'm gonna use some support struts. Alright, okay, I need to put the fuel lines in for this. Okay. So actually, I'm gonna figure out my staging here, then I'll put the fuel lines in. Okay. So when we launch, we want all these engines, including that one, to fire up. Then we want these ones here to decouple first. So that's these ones. Then I want those ones to decouple next. And then those ones. Okay. Alright, and then after those decouple, then I want that to decouple and I want that engine to light up. with, oh wait, with these 3 engines. Okay, good. Then I want these 3 to jettison when they're emptied. Then that one to jettison the landing stage. And I want this engine to fire up when that jettisons. Then I want this here to jettison for the come back to Earth stage and the parachute. Okay, cool. Let's go. Okay, now we can do fuel. Okay, so fuel lines. Alright, so fuel lines. So basically the way this works is spherical staging is a system of removing useless weight as you're going up into going up into through the atmosphere. You're getting rid of the excess weight that's not being used. So when you use up fuel in a fuel tank, that fuel tank is empty, but it's still weight you're hauling around with you. You don't need the extra weight. So the way that I have this set up is when this one here empties first, they jettison off with this one here. So those 2 across from each other jettison off. Then these ones empty next, this one and this one empty next, and then they jettison off. And then finally this one here and this one here empty out, and then they jettison off, and then it's just the center one left. So that's how that's gonna work. But I need to set the fuel lines so that it does that, so that they empty out in the right order. So I want this one and this one here to drain to there, and then these guys drain into here, and then these guys can drain into the center one. All right, that should accomplish that. That to there, so that means that empties first, then that to there, and that to there. Okay, yeah, cool. That is indeed the order I have it in. Okay, cool. Alright, so that deals with that. Let's get some aerodynamic fins on here. Let's not have them interrupt the fuel lines if we can, though. Okay, cool. And let's get some... I probably don't need them, but I'm going to put them on anyway, just in case. Some Septron thrusters. These are little solid fuel thrusters. Their purpose, people have used them for different things, but the main purpose for them though is to main purpose to them is to help jettison free the sections. So sometimes when this decoupler down, these decouplers, when they go off, these sections don't get pushed far enough away from the spaceship, and they'll collide back into your spaceship and they'll explode and blow it up, and then you end up having your spaceship come plummeting back to the planet to become a ball of fire. Fun to watch, not really that great though if you're trying to accomplish something. So these little Septron things, they're like a little jet engine, little solid fuel engine that helped push these sections free quicker and sooner, so that you don't have a catastrophe. So I'm just gonna make sure they're on the right stages. So this goes at the same time as that decoupler, then these guys are gonna go at the same time as that decoupler, and then these little guys are gonna go at the same time as that one. Alright, beautiful. Okay, so we got those set up. I think we're just about ready to launch here. You can use these things for other purposes too. Like I can use them to help me if I wanted, for the heck of it, why not? I'll throw some on this stage here and I'll use them to help me get this thing back off the balloon. I mean, really, I can't see myself needing these, but they're kind of fun just to have on for the heck of it. Where are they? They're up there, and that's the same time. No, I don't. I want those to go after, so like here. Because in space, these things do have a good amount of kick in vacuum, so they're kind of nice to have. All right, I could put a shroud over top this top part, but I don't really feel like I'm gonna need it. All right. to the or not. Yeah. No, simple Munlander. No, I did not misspell this wrong. It on Kerbal Space Program it's not called the Moon, it's called the Mun. M-U-N. Alright, let's give it a go here. Alrighty, well, there are different ways to get to the moon. When I was first started playing Kerbal Space Program, the simplest way I found, because I didn't understand how to get into orbit. I had the hardest time figuring out how to get into orbit. So the simplest method I found was to wait till the moon is right above me, and then put on huge engines and just blast like straight to it. And that worked for me just fine. Some people that doesn't work for them. For me, that worked great. I had such a hard time learning how to get things into orbit. But I now know a better method, and I now know that how, like, getting into orbit is a better method. It's more fuel efficient. And it's kind of like a prerequisite to getting to other planets too, because you can't just straight launch to other planets. I'm gonna try to keep it lower speed, maybe. Alright, here goes. This part always makes me nervous. The part where I'm jettisoning stages always makes me nervous because there's such a chance of it screwing up, blowing your whole thing up. Okay, that went free. Good. You see the little Sepratron engines there? There, yeah. Really helped it get free there. 120 meters a second. That's not bad. Just gonna kind of try and convince it to tilt a little bit to that side. I always want to have my Sepratron, or not Sepratron, oh man, brain worked. No, I always want to have my gravity turn fate going into this direction so that it's going with the rotation of the planet. So it's not fighting the gravitational pulls of the planet. If I go the opposite direction, then I actually end up using up more fuel. And I'm going a little too fast, trying to slow it down a bit. And you can hear the stages blowing up in the background there. Oh, 10,000 meters, okay, full throttle, and this is start my gravity turn. I maybe go at it a little more vigorously than some people would with the gravity turn, but I don't really see much need to be too finicky with making it a nice round curve. I just go straight to the 45-degree angle. Oh, no, very good, we want that. There's our disc in that stage sooner. Okay, 315 meters per second. We want to get it up to like 1,000. Come on. Oh. That's not nice. Not nice at all. Wants to tip over like head first. I do not want to do that. Come on. I don't think I made this stage here powerful enough. Like, I mean, it should work. It's not fighting me too bad, but it should work. See, because I don't want it to tilt down too much, because when it tilts down too much, then I'm not going fast enough to go straight horizontal right now. So the gravitational pull will pull the spaceship back down to the planet. So I want to kind of keep it at this slight angle so it's going slightly up and slightly horizontal. 800 meters a second coming up here. It's getting closer. I think at 800 I can probably start to do a little more tilt. Come on. Let's check my map here real quick. Oh, okay. There we go. Yeah, see, I'm at the apoapse, so that's not good. Man. Yeah, that's not good. Not good at all. Come on, come on. This is not going to work out. I need to make that lower stage bigger. Yeah, this is not working out. Apoapse is the highest point in your orbit. I am at or past the highest point in my orbit, which is only 29,000 meters, which means that this thing's not getting it into orbit. As soon as it runs out of fuel in this stage, I'm screwed. Unless maybe this upper stage has enough oomph to kind of get it going. I'm thinking it's probably not going to. Come on. See, this is right now. I'm wasting so much fuel just trying to get out of the atmosphere. Never mind get an orbit established first. I'm thinking this is not going to work out. We'll give it a go and see if we can tough it out. Ooh. Oh man. So yeah, the aerodynamics have significantly changed now. That's affecting things here. Okay, let's stay right there. That's where I want you to be. Ooh, and things are overheating. Come on. Things are overheating. Oh man. Parachute's overheating. It's like so ready to die on me. It's like if it hits the end of that red bar, that's the critical temperatures for. Oh, but you know, I might just make it. I'm wasting a ton of fuel to accomplish it, but this might just work out. Come on, okay, that's high enough up. Okay, I'm gonna cut the fuel because these engines don't do so well in the atmosphere for fuel efficiency. Yeah. Oh man. Okay, so we'll get it into orbit, and we might just get to the moon with this. Actually, we should be able to. I made this stage pretty good. This is just the stage I meant to get it into orbit and get it to the moon, but I'm thinking I should be good to go if all works out. Where is the moon? Oh, it's not exactly where I wanted it to be, but that's fine. Okay, come on. Get to 70,000. I did make it a pretty beefy upper stage. Lots of waiting in this game at times. Alright, there, 70,000. Awesome. Okay. Time warp to Apoapse. Okay, and full throttle at prograde. Prograde is the direction that you're moving, basically. So, for an orbit, you will need to be going at a certain speed around the planet. So, this is my orbital speed, so to be in orbit, you need to be going at a certain speed. So you go when you get to the highest point in orbit, that establishes where you want your orbit to be at. Then you launch in the direction you're moving, which is prograde, to increase your speed to such that it establishes a stable orbit. All right, now I know now there's a certain point in the orbit that I need to launch to get to the moon, so that by the time my ship comes around its orbit, it comes around, and by the time it gets out here, the moon is also there. So, like, if I were to launch, let's say here, at this point, and bring my orbit around, by the time the spaceship got up here, the moon would be probably over here somewhere. I know this because I've done this lots of times, but so I know what angle I need to be at. For here, I need to launch about here, and that will start programming here, so that'll stretch my orbit out to about here somewhere, so, which is the distance I need to be, so that when the spaceship gets here, the moon is there. That information I found on Wikipedia. At what point in the orbit we need to launch. Okay, here we go. Prograde, come on. Right, full throttle. And I should check on my stages. I bet you that one stage is just about out. Yeah, just about out fuel. Don't want to carry that dead weight around anymore because that's wasted fuel. Stretch my orbit out here. Okay, there we go. Just spin a little bit here so that things go further. The reason I do the spin is because I'm using inertia to help force those stages away from the spaceship. Let's take a look here. Oh, actually, you know what? I started a little bit soon, because there's another way to know when to launch for the moon is to launch when you start programming when you first start seeing it come over the horizon, which would be now. So I actually started my orbit a little bit soon there. So I'm gonna go. Oh, there we go. Okay. So this here, see, it's turned purple and it shows this. This means that at this particular point right here, I'm going to be my spaceship is being affected by the moon's gravitational pull. So at this point is when I want to change my orbit so that the moon's gravitational pull catches so that my spaceship slows down enough for the moon's gravity to catch it, and then I can just get it into an orbit. So we're going to bring periaps for the moon orbit down. Oh! I went too far with that, I think. There we go. Alright, we'll just call that good. I'm going to do a quick save here, because this part, next part is usually when something bad happens. If I'm not careful. Oh, what happened there? Why did it... Oh, that's weird. Hey. What is this? What is going on here? Set as target. Where is my... Okay, it's something's going wonky weird here. I have maneuver. Let's see. If I go prograde, what's that good? Oh, hey. If I go prograde, this maneuver thing just shows me what's going to happen if I do certain things. So, okay, what if I do that? No. That in combination? No, that would be bad. Okay, restart. Because it's kind of not, I'm not really getting caught by the moon there, so. Well, not as well, so there, oh, what? Alright, there, that's what I need to do. Okay. So I need to adjust my maneuver, or my orbit to match that maneuver load, which is here. Beautiful. Okay, just keep on warping until I get to moon periaps. So the lowest point in my moon orbit, which is I'm going at such speed that I'm not going to orbit moon, I'm going to fly past it. So I need to slow myself down now to be caught by moon. Oh, I was already facing the direction I need to be. Okay. Slow myself down, so retrograde, full throttle. Slow myself down into moon orbit. I doing for fuel? Okay, good for fuel. The more fuel I save, the better. Because you never know when you get an issue where, like, if I maybe miscalculated on, let's say, the landing stage, I don't have enough fuel to get to land and come back to the planet, right? Let's say that's the scenario. Then, if I save fuel in this point here, I can use this as part of the landing stage, so that when I'm going through the landing stage, like, oh, that's wrong version. It compensates for any oopses. Save fuel for a just-in-case scenario, basically. Okay, good enough for me. Let's do a quick save. Now we're in a moon orbit. And I want to land on the side facing Kerbin. I'll just try landing for somewhere there. I don't really... Oh, what the heck? Why not? Land in a crater. Okay. Okay, so we need to go north in relation to the moon. To orbit, a more northern orbit. Which way is retrograde? It's prograde. Alrighty, going for my landing. Moon landing. Okay, that stopped up a little bit shorter than I was hoping, but that's fine. Because you know what, that's I can make that work. Alright, about there. Okay, cool. Quick save. Meh. Landing gear out, just because I'll forget later if I don't. Point to retrograde. Okay, I want to warp till I get a little bit closer to the moon. Okay. I don't want to cut it too close here, but I don't want to start decelerating too late either, because I'll be wasting fuel. So yeah, I gotta bring this orbital speed down to like just about nothing. Because if I'm flying at the moon at 200 meters a second, that's gonna result in an explosion. I need this to be about 5. But I don't want it to be about 5 this high up, because then that means I'm sitting there wasting fuel the entire way down to try and maintain that 5 meters a second. So okay, you're gonna be down to 100, okay. Okay, there, I'm gonna go. Okay, now I'm gonna switch to in-cockpit mode, because I like this because it has the altitude radar, so I can watch my gauge here and see. Because that number in the other screen, this number here lies to me. It doesn't tell me how true I am, how high I truly am off the ground. This here tells me. So this is I'm at 2,000 meters off the ground. Okay. Speed down here. Okay, 1,000 meters now. Now at 500 meters off the ground. 300. 200 meters. Moving at 11 meters a second. 100 meters. Most people might want to like see what's going on outside the spaceship while they're doing that, but it can be deceiving when you're watching outside the spaceship. Oh, there we go. Oh, I think I landed on a hill or something because that didn't feel right. Nice thing about the moon. Oh, I got my directions mixed up here. Okay, yeah. The nice thing about the moon is it has a low gravity, so it's like, okay, so it's fairly relatively easy to get here. You know what? Is it gonna keep on sliding down this hill? Can you please stop sliding down the hill? Okay, I'm gonna quick save because I'm on the planet. Oh, I don't have much fuel left. Maybe it's a good thing I included these little guys. That might actually help me here. Could you please stop sliding down the hill? Oh, and I put the landing struts on. Weird or something because they don't look like they're on right. It's not gonna stop right sliding down the hill. Alright. We'll just drift down to a more level area on the moon. More level area of the crater. And try not to waste too much fuel in the process. Oh man, this is nerve-wracking. I hate doing this kind of thing. Moving at 28 meters a second, that is explode all over the place speeds. Doesn't look like I'm going too, might not look like I'm going too fast, but it's just not a good speed to be going. Okay. Okay, stop. Stop moving now. Stop moving. Okay, good. Oh man, okay. Successful landing. Alright. Jebediah Kerman, you can come out and plant a flag. Turn on your RCS pack. Okay. Look how happy he is. Alright. Plant flag. What? The flag fell over it? What? Never had that happen before. Let's try that again. Plant flag. Can't spell success very well. Alright. Normally I can spell, but I'm not thinking clear. Great landing. We made here. Sketchy, but we did it. Oh. All right. Now, can we head home? There we go. These here EVA report and take server samples. They aren't in use in sandbox mode, but in career mode they're kind of a crucial thing to have. In career mode, you can take surface samples for science points, and EVA reports for science points, and then science points used to research and get better parts. Because in career mode you start off with just very basic parts, and you have to actually unlock and research the rest of the parts from a tech tree. But I just didn't really feel like doing that, so that's why I'm not doing that. Grab and let's board. Okay. Good. Quick save. Alright, now to get home. Alright, so let's lift off here. And let's get my thing going. Let's ooh, it might not be enough fuel. Oh no. Definitely. Okay, I'm gonna give that one more try. Oh, I quick saved. Ah, dang it, I can't give it one more try now. Ah, idiot. Okay, can we sell? Okay, it's only one thing I can do. EVA this guy. He has to abandon his spacecraft. And we're gonna use his EVA pack to to get him into an orbit around round 1, and then we'll have to send a rescue mission to come pick him up, because there's not any way to get that space shuttle home. It's gonna crash into the moon's surface, and that's all there is to it. Alright, that's more than high enough. I need to save his EVA pack fuel. He has probably enough EVA pack fuel that I could send him all the way back to Kerbin, but because it's easier to get back from the moon to Kerbin, that you use less fuel getting back to from the moon to Kerbin than you do from getting Kerbin to the moon. There's orbital physics that go into play with that. I don't know them offhand. I don't understand them. I just know that's how it works with orbital mechanics. But I don't want to do that, because if I send him home to Kerbin, he's just going to go through the atmosphere and burn up in the atmosphere and die and then that wouldn't be much different than leaving him in the spaceship and letting him explode on the surface of the moon. I kind of want to try and keep him alive if I can. See, there's his lander. It's going to land there and explode. Ooh. Oh, that's what I promised. Full speed, straight ahead. Altitude 4,000 meters on that space shuttle. Oh, it's gone. It blew up. He's just about in orbit. There we go. I know he's in orbit now, because the camera changed. The camera changes when he goes into orbit. At least with the EVA pack, guys. Alright, that's... Oh, actually, I better get this into more of a circular orbit if I can. And... how much... yeah... okay, we'll use a little bit of fuel for that. I don't want to use up too much fuel, because it'll make it harder to get him... Alright, that's good. 79, that's pretty circular. Okay. Alright, he's gonna have to just sit there until I send a rescue mission. I just also want to point out one thing here. Where is it? I just seen it. I just seen it twinkling in the distance. I don't see it now. Huh, must have went behind the moon. Oh no, it's right. It should be right about there somewhere. Oh, come on. Oh, there it is, right there. That little tiny twinkling dot right there. That there is Minmus. That is Kerbin's second moon, which is right here. Kind of a neat little thing. Alright. Space Center. Oh no, I'm being irritating. Clicking noises. Just being impatient. Get fidgety and not easy when I'm impatient. I don't want to go rescue him right now. I don't really feel like doing that. I mean, he's stuck in... He can sit in orbit for a while. I'm not gonna go rescue him right now. Though I should probably go rescue him. Actually, you know what? I think I'm going to just end this broadcast right here, because I have been playing this for a little while and I am hungry and need to eat, and I'm getting kind of bored. So that is what I'm going to do. Quit to main menu. And then, yeah, I guess if anyone watches this, look out and they're interested in it, then I guess you can look out for another video. I'll try to do another video at some point, and I might continue these videos. I might not. I might get bored and give up. I don't know. I haven't quite decided yet. But yeah. All right. See you guys.